DetroitMovement.com. You gotta go with me to that city.
DetroitMovement.com.
Detroit City, you wanna go with me where everything's in.
DetroitMovement.com.
Detroit, keep looking up.
Cause it's DetroitMovement.com and stuff.
I thought we dropped the bomb when we dropped Detroit City.
Detroit.
I'll be watching them TV shows, or they show the kids in Africa with all the big bellies and the flies. Everybody seen those? You know, you see all the flies around, look like a stank, and this bed, and this Sally Field she there, and they want you still so bad. You're like, I just threw away some Fruit Loops, and these kids ain't got no food. But I've been to Africa, right? And the first thing I was looking for was the big belly kids. I was like, where are the big belly kids that work with Sally Field? You know. And so I knew when I got there that everybody didn't speak English, or so I thought. And so I was, you know how we do when people don't speak English. We just talk loud, right? You know. They don't speak English, so I'm like, where is Sally Field? And the big belly kids with the food flying around, you know. They were just looking at me like, what is wrong? But we had went to Kenya. And so they looked at me like, what? I'm like, oh, y'all speak English? They was like, yes. So I was like, okay, where are the kids with the big bellies and the flies flying around? So I'm over in Kenya, and I'm watching this same evangelist TV show. Send your money right now. Do not miss. And they show pictures of Detroit, bro. I'm like, what is going on? These people got a hustle going on. All right? I felt so, I was like, this is a trick of the enemy. I really realized I'm getting old. Yeah, because when I talk, songs come on. So that's how come I know I'm getting old. I hear songs. You see that? Drake. Who cannot rap, by the way? I'm just want to put that out there. Just want to let y'all know. I notice that I'm getting old, or if you don't know you're getting old, let me help you. Because I have admitted it, I accept and I take it. So if you still wearing cross-colored jeans trying to be cool, you getting old. You got a high top fade, you getting old. Let it go. I just supposed to get some wings. Where did he get them from? What in the world? You know, ain't that crazy? You getting old. You getting old. You know you're getting old when you tell other people, kids, what to do. When I'm with my mother, she is about to tell, if she see your kid run around the mall, she about to stop. I'm like, no, that has nothing to do with you. No, he shouldn't be running. He shouldn't be wearing that. I'm like, well, what they got to do with you? We in Chicago, she talking to kids. Put your pants up, boy. You think I want to see your behind? She ain't my mama. She adopted, you know? One of the coldest things my mother ever did to me, I mean, think about it. What would be the best way, or better yet, what would be the worst way to find out that you adopted? Anybody got an idea?
Somebody tell you right now.
If somebody told me right now, that would be bad. Anybody else? The worst way you can find out that you adopted. On what?
You run up on the papers.
You run up on the papers going through your mama's stuff. Don't do that. That'll get you into trouble. Anything else? At the family reunion. My mother waited till we got to the family reunion and told me I was adopted. And that whole, she said to me, I'm talking to her, and I'm like, yeah, this is great. And she looked at me and she said, you know what? Sometimes I get you confused with my kids. And I said, wait a minute. I thought I was your kid, ain't I? She said, you see that family over there? I said, yeah. She said, those are your family members. That is the worst way to find out that you adopted. Hold on, wait, I got some more. I'm getting so old, I gotta keep my cheat sheet with me. your taste changed. Now, when I was your age, Amber, I would eat those little cookies that you buy in a pack, and 700 come in the pack for like $3. Those cookies was good. Anybody remember them cookies? They was black on one side. They was, this brother know, he like, yeah. If I had some milk in here tonight, I'd be crushing, right? They was black on one side. They was white on the inside. They had a real thin layer of cream in them. Y'all acting like ain't nobody ate them chocolate cookies but me. You get them at Aldi, they don't have no name on them. They just say cookies. Don't nobody make them. They just say cookies. And the back, it come in a box this big, and they like $3. Crush it. So if you still like them cookies, you young. Once you get older, you buy them little, you know, them little, what are they called? The Pepperidge Farm cookies. There's only 6 of them come in the box. That's when you know. When you can't eat that big at White Castle no more. How old are you, Amber? 64. You got 6 more years for you to eat at White Castle. Once you turn 30, no more White Castle. No more. Anybody, any witnesses in here? We don't want to know why you a witness. We just want you to raise your hand and shut it down, because we just know they call them sliders for a reason. And they will slide up and through you. Hold on. Lastly, I know I'm getting old because I hate everything. That's stupid. That's dumb. You know, you sound like an old man. Why y'all wearing that? That ain't cool. Ain't no movies I like. I don't like Medea. I don't like Tyler Perry. I don't want to tell that. People, no. I can't stand to see Medea in one more movie. I'm going to shoot somebody if I see her. Medea as Mary Magdalene. You know, I don't want to see it, you know. I know y'all got some Tyler Perry, but that was a tricky one. Gerard told me, don't do that one, man. They ain't gonna like that. Let me keep it moving. I hate it. But we was practicing. He told me that. Oh my God. You ain't say that? You told me that. Okay. TV and movies are horrible. You know, so for instance, the movie with Beyonce in it, Dreamgirls. Yeah, see, she tripping. She is a person that's old, but she in denial, so she don't get it. But, okay, Beyonce was playing in this movie a person who was in a group with a group of girls, and then they broke up, and then she went on a solo career. Now, help me, does that sound familiar to Beyonce's life? Now, how you can't play you in a movie? I'm like, ain't this your life? And she up there messing it. I'm like, how you can't play you? These movies are so predictable. All the scary movies. Any scary movie you see, I really shouldn't give away. This is spoiled. The person that's gonna die, this is what they gonna do. One or two things. They either gonna say this, Charles in the scary movie. They gonna say, hey man, ain't nothing to fear, ain't nothing out there. They about to die next. That's the next person right there. Right. Or they gonna say something like this. Well, let's make plans. Look, man, after this all over, we gonna go get a beer. He gonna die. That's the next person that's getting ready to die. I'm gonna tell you that right now. And I hate this music, and everybody is trying to sound like Roger from Zapp. Everybody remember Roger from Zapp? What did you sit up with the old room? Roger from Zapp? I wanna be your man. Roger? Something like that. All right, everybody got that. I can't smoke too much. You got that little blah, blah, blah. No, that's how all the music sounds. Use this thing called auto-tune. I hate it. He know about it. He was like, yeah, he know about that. Roger is that? Nobody don't know who Roger. Computer Love? Yeah. Okay, thank you. Y'all looking at me. It is close to Sunday. Y'all want to stay righteous. On TV, it's a pill for everything. Too fat, take a pill. Too skinny, take a pill. You're too tired, you take a pill. Too lazy, you take a pill. You don't have enough energy, take a pill. Your hair falling out, you take a pill. Your leg long enough, take a pill. You want your daddy to come back, take a pill. Alright? Anything everything on TV, you can take a pill for. Alright? Which don't make no sense. Now that ain't the part that makes me mad. The part that makes me mad is when you look at the commercial. I mean, the people in the commercial is happy because their daddy came back and they took the pill. Alright? But then what they do is the commercial is like 30 seconds long. At the end, they do two things to make me mad. You know what I'm saying, right? They say, do not take this pill. They go real fast. I'm gonna do it slow. If you're pregnant, if you're thinking of having a child, if you work outside, if you drive a car, if you go to school, if you're black, if you have hair, if you use glasses, if you've been to school, if you graduated, if you're married, if you have a dog. You're thinking, what is this? Who is this for? Is this for humans? Right? They like, and the side effects include, which is always worse than the disease. You be like, like nausea, diarrhea, blood coming out of your nose. You won't be able to see in one eye. Oh, to go to sleep? You be like, I don't want to have a bloody nose to go to sleep. Yeah. So that's how it is when you get old. Everything on your nerves. I had these on a cheat sheet, but they got rid of them, so I got to do it the long way. Let me say this about just growing up, again being old, and growing up with a mother that was strict. People, clean up your house. Let me just say that. If you got a dirty house, Lord, I went over somebody's house, called myself on a date with this girl, went over to her house. We broke up right there. She didn't know it, but we broke up. All right? You ever been over somebody's house that day? It looked like a crime scene. It was so much. I was like, what is all this stuff over here? And they just act like ain't nothing going on. I was so scared. I was scared to sit down. She was like, how to sit down? I'm like, I'm cool. I'm straight. I was scared. It smelled so bad. You ever been around somebody who's smoking? You think the smoke gonna get on your clothes? Her whole had this funk that was like, I was scared it's gonna get on my clothes, you know. I ain't want nothing to eat. She's like, you want something to drink? I'm like, no, not up in here. I mean, no. No. You go to the restroom? I'm like, no, unless you're gonna bring me that cup that I was gonna use for something to drink. That ain't right. Clean up your houses. You leaving? All right, good. Hey, thanks for coming. All right, have a good night. Lastly, social networking rules. These are the rules of social network. I talked about this before, but let me just say this and make it clear. You on Facebook, you on MySpace, you on whatever. I don't think people understand, like my nephews and nieces post stuff up there. First of all, they post their name as something like child of God. You know, you would think, oh, that's what's up. But then they start cussing it. This and ever and blah. You would think, wait a minute, child of God? Prophetess? Right? Yeah, we got drunk last night. We skipped school. I'm thinking, is that whack to put on the social networking site? First rule of social networking. Clean up. We talked about their house. Y'all taking these pictures, there's all kind of junk in the background. Clean that junk up. You ever seen that? You be thinking, what in the world they at in the alley? Second rule of social networking. Don't nobody care. Okay? Good night, Facebook. What is you, so? I found this just so? Don't nobody care? You talk too much. I got people at my job getting in trouble because they on Facebook at the job. You like, are you retarded? Don't you know they put the times up there? So while you was at work, you was on Facebook and you surprised by the boss note? Again, you at work. You really not supposed to be on Facebook while you at work. Now, see, you looking puzzled like, what kind of job do you have? Where you work at, a prison? Lastly, rule on Facebook, I can see you. So when you taking pictures, throwing up gang signs, right, with marijuana in your hand, and you work at the daycare center? Wait a minute. You in jeopardy of losing your job, buddy. Prophetess. Don't do it. Listen, my name is Sonny, and we are so glad that you all came out tonight.